particular day, I was roaming around Quito's colonial center, the historical part of town, and I found myself in La Plaza Grande, where I ended up meeting some local kids who work as shoe shiners, and I had a chance to speak to them a little bit about their lives and what they do in La Plaza Grande.
¿Cómo se llaman?
Yo, Edison.
Edison.
Sí.
¿Y cuántos años tienes?
Yo tengo 3 años.
13.
Sí.
Qué bien.
Y estudio.
¿Estudia? ¿Qué estudias?
Colegio.
Bien.
Las noches.
Las noches. ¿Y en el día qué haces?
Trabajo.
¿Cuánto trabajas? ¿Cuánto tiempo tienes trabajando?
Recién 2 meses.
2 meses.
3 meses.
3 meses. ¿Y qué trabajo haces?
Y esto ya algunas noches van a trabajar en noche. Y trabajo por construcción.
Sí, porque mi papá hizo lo mismo que haces tú, en México. ¿Y el colegio te gusta?
Sí.
¿Cuáles materias te gustan?
A mí me gusta contabilidad y matemáticas.
La matemática te gusta, entonces eres bueno para las cuentas.
Claro.
Qué bien, qué bien.
For the sake of the story, I allowed myself to be talked into getting my shoe shined by the two kids, Edison and Franklin. As you can see, I'm wearing some pretty beat up Chuck Taylors, which really need no cleaning, but I said what the hey, 40 cents. Then during the course of the shoe shine, we attracted all the shoe shiners in Plaza Grande. We had about 4, 5, 6 kids sitting around us, and Edison and Franklin, they asked about lunch, and I asked where they wanted to go to the Caravan, and I ended up taking both Edison and Franklin and somebody else to tag along. So we dined on fries, fried chicken, and Coke.
¿Tienen muchos hermanos?
Yo tengo 2, conmigo son 3.
Son 3. ¿Y tú, Edison?
Tengo
8.
8.
Muchos hermanos, muchas hermanas.
5.
¿Y tú eres el más grande o el más en medio? O?
El número segundo, el tercero.
Tercero. Bien, qué bien.
Mi hermano 8 y a la última es mi hermana.
Ah, sí, es la más pequeña.
Sí.
¿Cuántos años tiene?
4 años.
4 añitos, muy chiquita. ¿Y tú tienes 12? 13. 13, wow. Wow. Guaguas, sí, hay muchos guaguas. Qué bien, qué bien.
So that was really cool. I got to hang out with some kids, some shoe shiners in the Plaza Grande. The place is swarmed with them. There's a bunch of little kids just not in school and shining shoes for 40 cents a pop. And from talking to them, it's just really, I felt really lucky, that I can pick up and go anywhere in the world and get a job and make a decent wage. They're 13 years old, supporting their family of 8. And the little one, Edison, he was saying how, I asked him if he worked in different plazas, and he said he did. The Plaza Grande was the best one, because at least there he can earn enough for lunch. Other places he could be there all day and not make a dime, but at least there he can make lunch, and it was just cool to feed them today. But I did feel really lucky, and I felt really, my dad did the same thing growing up in Mexico. He came from a really humble background, and his dad left their family early on, so he had to support his family, from 7 years old. He made sandals in Mexico, huaraches, and then he eventually moved to Mexico City, and he shined shoes there too. He slept in train stations on park benches, and he lived these kids' lives. So by hanging out with these guys, I feel like I know my dad a little bit better. And it was just a really, really nice experience, and I just feel really, really lucky that I got to hang out with these kids. I just hope that they can find a way out and, live a better life for themselves.